Growing up, the criticism that I received was mainly from school bullies. Majority of it was in primary school, so it was a lot of, oh my god, you're so fat, oh fatty bum bum, oh look fat. And of course, even if you went up to a teacher and said that a kid was bullying you, calling you fat, it was the age-old, oh just ignore them, you know, they'll get tired of it. Their intentions were really good, but I don't think they realized that kids needed to be protected from words, no matter how harmless it sounds. I just heard a lot of kids telling me essentially that I wasn't good enough. It really makes you feel lesser than what you are. You feel lesser than your peers. And at that age, when you hear all that and there's no adult really there to protect you from that, you feel very alone. Towards the end of primary school, towards the end of P6 mainly, my mom just sort of realized that I was just a completely different person from the beginning of the year, because P6 was the bulk of the bullying. And she kept asking me, you know, what's wrong, why are you so quiet? And I would just be like, oh no, I'm just a bit tired and whatever. And she forced it out of me one day, and I just started crying. I was like, kids are bullying me, they're calling me fat, I feel so alone, my feelings are hurt and I don't know what to do. And at that moment, she just sort of aggressively told me that I love you, you are worth it, you are worth every piece of you is worth being loved. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not good enough. And in hindsight, it's hilarious, but at that moment, I think I was a bit more afraid of my mom than what anyone else thought of me, which is when I just sort of started the process of learning to love myself. It didn't happen overnight. It took a good few months where I got to the point where I realized that these people around me telling me that I was fat are not going to matter to me, not even 1 year down the road. So this was all just noise, and I just needed to learn to put the noise behind me and just sort of focus on myself. 10 years back, I used to feel so ugly, like just extremely grotesque. When I look in the mirror, I just feel like there's nothing about me that anyone can possibly love. And now I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I am a bit pear-shaped, but so what? Pears are delicious. These days, when you sort of just close your eyes and pick up a magazine, any magazine, it will be a very specific body type catered towards a very, very specific body type. So chances are I'll be a supermodel on the page telling you, and all the little bubbles on the magazine will be how to achieve the perfect beach body, how to achieve the supermodel abs, which, I mean, people who have that kind of body put in a lot of effort, 6 days a week training, which average women can't afford to do. So that is why representation really matters. You need to see people like you on screen to believe that you belong. Beauty to me is being content on the inside with what you already have, to look at yourself in the mirror and think, yeah, you know what? I look pretty good. I think I'm worth it. I know I'm worth it. And nothing anyone ever says to me is ever going to change that. What I feel about myself now is what I wish I would have told myself 10 years back, that everything about you is perfect just the way you are. And don't worry about the noise. It will all go away.